I'ma just jump right into it. If you posting videos without looking at your analytics, you pretty much just driving with your eyes closed. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you 4 analytics that you should be paying attention to that will ultimately determine if your videos is gonna perform well or not. Once you understand this information, you ain't ever gonna look at your analytics the same. And it's definitely gonna help you determine which videos you should be posted next. So if you here, welcome to the vibe. I go by the name of Stash Cash, and come on, pull up to the function. I've been on YouTube for some time now, and I'm not gonna lie, if I would've knew this information earlier, I would've been way ahead of the game. But this is number 1. This is the first thing I wanna put y'all on to. Tap in. When you go into your YouTube Studio app, the first thing you may notice is your views or something like that. We're not paying attention to the views. At the moment, the views don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The first thing we looking at is what our impressions is in the first 24 hours. And basically what that mean is the video we posting getting pushed to potential viewers? You know what I mean? It's potential viewers, not people that's actually watching the video, but the people that sees our video and potentially decides to watch. That's ultimately what the impressions is. So it's certain things you just gonna have to figure out on your own as far as it when you go into your studio app and knowing exactly where these things are. But if you listening to what it is I'm telling you, you know what I mean, look for certain things such as impressions, you know, views and everything else I'm gonna tell you in a minute. But if you go to your studio app and you are experiencing low impressions, 9 times out of 10 it's because either your title or your thumbnail was trash. You feel me? So you gotta go fix that. You know what I mean? Number 2, click-through rate. For those who don't know what click-through rate is, that's basically how often people click your video. Now, if we looking at percentages, because basically that's what click-through rate shows you. You know, it shows you a certain percentage number. In my opinion, anything over 6% is great. It's good. It's good. I'm not gonna say great, it's good. So, you know what I mean? Just shoot for anything over 6%, especially depending on what your niche is. So if your video click-through rate is over 6%, you're in motion. So at the same time you are looking at your click-through rate, also keep an eye on your impressions. So on top of the 6% click-through rate, I would also look at the number of impressions you have. And I would say, especially if I'm gonna just throw a number out there. If you have 2,000 impressions and your video click-through rate is over 6%, you in motion. Number 3, average view duration. Average view duration. Now, for those who don't know what average view duration is, that's basically how long somebody is watching your video. The longer somebody is watching your video, the better the video will perform. Average view duration is also an analytic that has a percentage on it. I always shoot for at least 45%. 45% and above, that's what we going by. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's almost half. You feel me? It may not happen all the time, but if you could get an average view duration of 45%, you in motion. The 4th thing is, I want to know if my video is being featured on the homepage. And I'm sure that's something a lot of creators want to know. So in order to find that out, you have to go to your YouTube studio and look for browse. Wherever it say browse at, that's how you know your YouTube video is being pushed out on the homepage. Now, when it comes to that number, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you numbers right now just so you can know if it's doing well or not. You know what I'm saying? I would say when it comes to that number, we want to see that number above 60%. You know what I mean? We want to see that number above 60%. So if we are being pushed and our video is in the home feed, that number need to be above 60% because that means YouTube is showing our video out to more new viewers. Now here's the bonus tip I'm gonna give y'all, right? After 24 hours, you know what I mean? After your video is published and you have your numbers, these are things you need to look for. Your video will start being pushed out to colder viewers. Colder viewers is basically people that never heard of you, don't know who you are, you know what I mean, don't care about who you are. You feel what I'm saying? But your videos is being shown to people that never seen you before, you know what I mean, or never seen a video before. You get what I'm saying? So that's what colder pushes is. That's what colder viewers is. Now, after 24 hours, if your click-through rate is good, and I would say after 24 hours, if your click-through rate is above 6%, you know what I mean, and it's been out longer than 24 hours, congratulations. You could be looking at a potential good video, you know what I mean, which ultimately would have you looking back and proud of what I said we're not going to worry about in the beginning of the video, which is the views. So those are 4 analytics I feel like creators need to pay attention to, and not only pay attention to, but understand, because that will determine, you know, if your videos is doing good, if your videos is doing bad, you know what I mean? And if you're not paying attention to these type of things, what are you doing? Because the ultimate goal, I feel like, for us as creators is to get our videos pushed to a wider audience. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for the most part, that's what a lot of creators is on here for. So if this video helped you, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Again, I go by the name of Stash Cash, and welcome to the vibe. And thank you for pulling up to the function. I'll see y'all again on the next video. Yeah.